Okay, so the Thanksgiving special cover is almost done. I just have to finish up on Jeremy. No, that's not how the heck goes. Oh, maybe this one. As you probably don't know, something has happened recently at Cartoon Network Studios. Christina Miller, the president of Cartoon Network, has been fired. Yes, you heard right. She has been fired. If I could get some people on the stream so I could talk about this, that'd be nice. Now, for some of you who don't like her, you're probably celebrating right now saying, oh yeah, she's finally gone. Of course that would come out of you. You're probably gonna ask me, are you glad she's gone? No! I'm not glad she's gone. Why would this happen? She recently brought in some shows. I know she did the Teen Titans Go thing, but she brought in variety, sort of. She gave us Apple and Onion. She gave us Unikitty. Hell, she greenlit Infinity Train, finally. She had a chance to redeem herself. She already did. She even got Mau Mau. And then she gets fired. To me, I knew she was redeeming herself. She was trying to fix the bad. She still kept Teen Titans Go to a minimum. But some people are saying that the damage has already been done. You can't save the network. I will admit, she has done some really bad things to the network. Hi, Lucas. Welcome to the stream. If I want to say the negative things that she's done, I might have to. Hi, Joe Watkins. Welcome to the stream. Did you know that Christina Miller has been fired and is no longer the president of Cartoon Network? I'm not happy. I'm not happy at all. She was trying to redeem herself, but the damage has been done. First off, let me say this as clear as Pokemon Crystal. I will admit what she's done in the past. Just watch the video. Okay? I will admit what she's done in the past is unforgiving, but she has done things to redeem it. But if you want to hear the negative parts, then I will. So, let's start off with the first thing that I'm going to say. First off, the oversaturation of Teen Titans Go. It was basically the SpongeBob of Cartoon Network. She, promoted this thing like crazy. And, she was doing what Nickelodeon did with SpongeBob. Teen Titans Go is their SpongeBob. No, it won't be as good as SpongeBob. I'm just saying. Every network needs to have something to catch the attention to people. Or better yet, a cash grab. It's a money-making machine nonetheless. I don't like that she kept playing it so much. Basically shoving it down people's throats all day. People that used to be fans of Teen Titans Go have been fed up by it. Others just, who really hate that show with a burning passion, just add more to the fire. I think it's decent, but it's the cause of deaths to many cartoons, which I'm going to get to. Another thing that I have to say was, she was the direct cause for the death of Regular Show. She could have had a marathon. She could have had a marathon of regular show episodes before the finale. We could have seen the movie, regular show shorts during the credits, bumpers and promos, all new, like saying, oh, we're going to miss you guys. We had so much fun. She could have done that, but she chose not to. Let me go get that Mordecai right now. Where's that Mordecai at? The one where he's mad. Okay, there we go. So, basically, she killed regular show. She didn't promote the show as much. Barely gave it any promotion, like commercials and all that stuff. Sure, they still did the regular bombs, but it wasn't enough. And she only played regular show the movie twice. She never played that movie again. See how Mordecai's saying, you're not my friend? That's kind of me saying that I'm not Cartoon Network's friend anymore because of killing regular show. And after the final episode of regular show, there were no more regular show reruns. It was gone. Dead. Sure, she did those reruns in 2017, but then she killed it again. I don't know what's the deal with Cartoon Network with regular show. They hate that show. And it's not just regular show. They killed Uncle Grandpa too. That ended in a disappointment, like a cliffhanger. It didn't feel like a finale. Yes, the regular show finale was the greatest finale ever. Hey, yeah? But I'm just saying, it just didn't get promoted. Hi, Ghostly Jim! Welcome to the stream! Hi, bye? Okay. Ghostly Jim, I'm talking about Christina Miller. She got fired from Cartoon Network, and I'm just saying the things that I didn't like about her being a president. That also including the death of regular show. Do you? Do I what? Hold on. Oh man, I forgot what I was saying. I know I was talking about Christina Miller. Oh yeah. I don't know what's her deal with regular show. Really? I didn't know. Well, now you do. I don't know what's Christina Miller's problem with regular show. She just didn't care about that show at all. She didn't give. It's not just regular show. Other shows got the shaft too. They barely aired Steven Universe. They barely aired Adventure Time. Sure, she still had Gumball. They had Gumball, but did Christina Miller greenlight Gumball? No, she didn't. Stuart Snyder did that, which makes him a good president. He got rid of the bad that was on the network, and he replaced it with good. Christina Miller hasn't done really anything. After the deaths of regular show and Uncle Grandpa, she had to find new alternatives. Then Adventure Time died. It did survive our reruns, but then never again. After that, we got freaking reboots. The Powerpuff Girls reboot and the Ben 10 reboot, which are just garbage. They're awful. Thinking about replacing dead shows with reboots. That's another problem. Trying to recapture our childhoods. She made it modernized with Powerpuff Girls. It didn't feel like the original show. Neither did Ben 10. Even if they had the aliens and all that stuff, Tara Strong, it just didn't feel like Ben 10 or Powerpuff Girls. Teen Titans Go kind of felt like Teen Titans because it's satire. It has the same voice actors. It's set in Jump City. They're still fighting evil. There's crime going on. They still keep elements from the original series, but incorporating it into parody and satire. Teen Titans Go knows how to do a reboot right. I said it, and I'm sticking to it. Just don't shove it down our throats all day. But Powerpuff Girls reboot and Ben 10 reboot don't get it. Another good example is DuckTales. They know how to do a reboot right, too. Even She-Ra. Why is it that I always predict the future? She-Ra was part of He-Man. When I said that there was going to be a reboot of the He-Man series, She-Ra was part of He-Man. So that means they must have heard my ideas and I keep predicting the future. I'm just saying these reboots are not a good idea. It's a good thing the Ed, and Eddie reboot and the Samurai Jack reboot didn't happen. Otherwise, we would have been doomed. Doomed. She barely has any variety in the schedule. Like, the shows were basically nothing but Teen Titans Go reruns. Along with Gumball and some other random shows. And even random movies. It's in a term, I hate reboots. So do I. Have you seen the Teletubbies reboot? Oh God, don't see that. I don't like reboots either. The only one that I do like is DuckTales, Teen Titans Go, and that's it. I can't think of any other reboots that really capture the original. Oh yeah, the Blue's Clues reboot. That one's great. Blue's Clues and You. That one's awesome. I don't know. Christina Miller, when it came to cartoons, she didn't know what she was doing. She thought about those reboots and stuff. And oh my gosh, we are getting into the worst thing she could have done. The Cartoon Network's 25th anniversary. My gosh, where do I begin? Okay, first off, let me just start it off with the 15-second bumper. Yes, it had regular show in it, Mordecai, Rigby, and Pops, but in the 1 minute or 2 minute promo, it wasn't in there. Only a few selected Cartoon Network shows were in there, but not the ones that currently. It felt too modernized. They were doing the dabs, they were doing all this stuff. Like, it didn't feel like a party. What kind of anniversary is this? Really? That and playing movies like Billy and Mandy, The Wrath of the Spider Queen. Okay, that's alright, I guess. But it just didn't feel like an anniversary or whatnot. It really didn't. Not at all. I will say it again. Do you remember the 20th anniversary when Stuart Snyder was still the president? He cared about cartoons. He cared about them. He put all the Cartoon Network shows, Hanna-Barbera properties, all into like a party. They were all celebrating. It actually felt like an anniversary party. What Cartoon Network truly deserved. What made Cartoon Network Cartoon Network. Modern shows, old shows, cartoons. All there. Mingling, talking. Something you would see out of Kids WB, but with cartoons instead of with cartoons and humans. He knew what he was doing. But Christina Miller did not. She wasn't a good president for Cartoon Network. I'm sorry. But even if she has done some bad stuff, there are some redeeming factors. Like I said, she did do reruns of regular show even though they didn't stay. She greenlit Apple and Onion as well as Infinity Train. She even had Craig of the Creek, Summer Camp Island. She even had Samurai Jack come back on Adult Swim, Season 5. She allowed that to happen. So, yay? And she did play some really good movies. I will give it that. She did play some good movies during good occasions. Tomorrow they're playing the Lego Movie. I don't know if this was her decision or the network's decision. But either way, the damage has been done. Oh yeah, and Mau Mau's good too. And Unikitty. As much as I like those shows, it's not enough to redeem her. I don't know really that much to say about her except she was just a bad president. Christina Miller is one of the worst presidents for any network ever. She basically killed Cartoon Network. It's like dead. It's like It's got no legs to stand on. I don't know if the new shows are even doing anything. She never had the cartoon knowledge to really make Cartoon Network stand out from the other networks. All she did was just do what the kids wanted, like the modern generation. And that was not good. I reached 100 subs. That's great news. But Mitchie, wait, what about the Steven Universe? Well, what about Steven Universe? Didn't she okay, if you're gonna say that, yes, she did do that Steven Universe movie, and they're playing a lot of it, they keep airing that movie so much. I will admit, she did save Steven Universe. She gave it the reruns. She gave it new episodes. It was able to get a movie. So, yay for that. But Blumug, because why couldn't they do this with regular show? If they could play the Steven Universe movie a lot, why can't they play the regular show the movie? Oh, I forgot. This is Cartoon Network. Oh, they don't want to do regular show. Oh, that's not going to give us money. So what? It might make some money. You're just not giving it the praise and love it deserved. What is your problem, Christina Miller? What do you got against regular show? What is your beef with regular show? Even the Cartoon Network Hotel. There is no regular show in there. Nothing. Literally nothing. It might be in the shops, but regular show is just dead to Cartoon Network. I know I'm bringing that up, but that was the sole cartoon that saved Cartoon Network. Stuart Snyder saved Cartoon Network. He knew that the live action wasn't doing anything. What did he do? Did he continue airing it in order to get on people's nerves? No. He got rid of that and he brought in cartoons. Adventure Time, regular show, Gumball, Steven Universe, Teen Titans Go, Uncle Grandpa. He brought in these shows. He knew Cartoon Network was Cartoon Network. It's all about variety. Oh yeah, and Clarence. There were cartoons. And it was enough variety from the network. Why did he choose to resign? I have no idea. He might have gotten fired or something. But whatever happened to him, I miss that guy. If he was still the president, we would have had a much better 25th anniversary. All we gotta do is wait for the 30th anniversary. And that's how many years from now? It's the end of an era. Cartoon Network is dead, okay? It's been dead. It's been dead. It's like, I don't know if Cartoon Network has any legs to stand on anymore. What has it become? I can't even call it Cartoon Network anymore. It's now dead network. It's dead to me. Is there any hope? Yeah. Who will be the new president? That's the thing I want to know. Who is going to be the new president to run Cartoon Network? And I know this might sound odd, and this might sound obvious to some people, but it's going to be regular show's 10th anniversary next year. That really, really deserves to have reruns and be aired on the network. It's home. And CartoonNetwork.com isn't the same anymore. They got rid of games. You could only watch videos and play games. You can't find the descriptions of characters anymore. They got rid of that. What, was Christina Miller behind this too? Project Exonaut is gone. Fusion Fall Heroes is gone. Like, so much has disappeared off of CartoonNetwork.com. But we need to know who is going to be the new president for Cartoon Network. Who knows? Maybe this president will be good and restore Cartoon Network back to its former glory. Or it could suck and lead Cartoon Network into a long-awaited bankruptcy. Or better yet, its coffin. The nail in the coffin. It's already a nail in the coffin, but it's going to be off the air. It'd be replaced with something else. I will say it again. Make another Cartoon Network channel and put cartoons that we all know and love in there. Bring us Adventure Time, Regular Show, Gumball, Teen Titans Go, Steven Universe, Clarence, Uncle Grandpa, Sheep of the Big City, Johnny Bravo, Ed, Edd n Eddy, Dexter's Laboratory, Time Squad, Robot Jones, Kids Next Door. Add some modern ones like OKKO, Apple and Onion, We Bear Bears, Unikitty, Craig of the Creek. Anything. Just anything that can bring us to the good old days of Cartoon Network. Yes, Christina Miller also greenlit OKKO, which is good. I forgot to mention that, but it's really hard to really praise her when all she does is just the overdose of Teen Titans Go. I just, like I said, I just don't understand. I really don't understand why this has happened. I think other Cartoon Networks have given Cartoon Network a better anniversary for the 25th anniversary. I'm not sure about that, but maybe they did? But I know for sure that Cartoon Network has lost viewers. They've lost a lot of people. They lost a lot of people's respect, and they lost my respect. I don't want to sound mean, but I have to be this way because Cartoon Network was the very first network I watched when I was little. I grew up with Cartoon Network. Have this president be a huge fan of Cartoon Network. Bring back Cartoon Fridays. Bring back some old cartoon classics. You know, like from the old days. Bring back Regular Show. Bring back Uncle Grandpa. Bring back Samurai Jack. And only have just a few hours of Teen Titans Go. Just a few. And have bumpers where the characters are interacting with one another. Don't do what Christina Miller did with all these retro, odd, modernized, hip bumpers and stuff. Do what they did on Cartoon Network back in the old days. The Powerhouse era. Has anybody noticed? Okay, you know the Powerhouse jazz song from Cartoon Network, and originally they have a SpongeBob music soundtrack thing. It's from an episode, Broken Alarm, and it actually plays a tune very similar to the Cartoon Network one. Play it like at 1.75 speed and then you'll hear it. It's kind of slow, the original, but speed it up and then you'll say, oh, this sounds like Cartoon Network. I want that theme, the Powerhouse theme, to play. So that way, we'll know that our Cartoon Network has returned. I want to hear that. I want to hear the coming up next. I want to see all that stuff. But add the modern cartoons to the list and some old ones. I don't know if this president will listen to me or it will probably do its own thing, whether or not to save the network or damage it even more. I don't know. We don't know who the new president is going to be. Cartoon Network has no president right now. They got to find somebody soon. Ever since AT&T merged with Time Warner, this happened. Hopefully we'll finally get Thundercats Roar. I want to see Thundercats roar. I have been waiting for this show. Please be good. We deserve the old Cartoon Network. That's what I just said. I just said bring back Cartoon Fridays. I don't know if you know Cartoon Fridays, but Cartoon Fridays was like a show sort of thing where they played new episodes of shows and they had a character from a cartoon to host. No live action stuff. It was all just cartoons. If you look up Cartoon Fridays, you'll know what I'm talking about. And then you could have the modern Cartoon Network shows do what the cartoons did. I want to see that come back. And I want to see... Yes, I remember that. I wish I was the president of Cartoon Network so I could have done that. I could have given you guys so much nostalgia. It could have I want to do it for you guys because I love Cartoon Fridays. I love cartoons in general. And to see that back on Cartoon Network would really, really warm my heart. Yeah, they did Cartoon Planet. That was when Stuart Snyder was around. I know they stopped, but they could try. All they gotta do is just go with it. You'll come back. Your fans will come back. And Cartoon Network, if I see that you guys are actually improving, if you have regular show back on your network, if you have some nostalgic stuff to see, if you even bring back Cartoon Fridays or anything from the old days, I will come back and I'll be another one of your viewers again. But I highly doubt you're ever going to do that. You gotta remember what made you so good. You gotta put down those Teen Titans Go marathons. Put down those reboots. Because you know you're not gonna get people with those. If you still want to do reboots, keep them at a minimum. Just please, do us the solid, Cartoon Network. Go back to your original self. Because I hope and pray that you will return. Who am I kidding? A girl can dream, can she? If I was the president of Cartoon Network, I would bring back cartoons, Toonami, and bring back some old classic Cartoon Network shows and put them in bumpers and all that stuff. And knowing that I'm going to be the president of Cartoon Network, I will put Chad and Jeremy in bumpers and promos. You will see them. I promise I will do it. With J.G. Quintel's permission, of course. And Roger Craig Smith's going to be voicing a lot of Jeremys. What? There's a catch. You would have known that if I was the president of Cartoon Network, I would have some Jeremys be in there. But don't worry. He's only going to be in bumpers and promos interacting with other characters. Kind of like what Kids WB did, but with Cartoon Network with the modern cartoons. He could probably be a host for Cartoon Fridays. Okay, I might want to list the people that I want to have be hosts for Cartoon Fridays. Steven from Steven Universe, Mordecai Rigby from Regular Show, Chad and Jeremy from Regular Show, Robin from Teen Titans Go, OKKO from OKKO Let's Be Heroes, Ice Bear from We Bare Bears, and Panda. Did I say Apple and Onion? Okay, Apple and Onion, Amethyst from Steven Universe. I want to see that pattern. I want to see this return. I really want to see this network return back to its former glory. I want to see that. I see countless hundreds, thousands, millions of comments on YouTube saying we want the old Cartoon Network back. We want to see it return back to its former glory. That also goes for all networks that went downhill lately. I wouldn't say Nickelodeon because They got Loud House and SpongeBob, so they're not going downhill anytime soon. SpongeBob's gonna get a new movie soon. At least Nickelodeon cares. They care. They care about their cartoons. I know that they did kill off some Nicktoons and stuff. Well, that's, it's just what they want to do, I guess. It's different with Cartoon Network. Nickelodeon was only trying to find another show that could be as good as SpongeBob. And they got the Loud House. They got Nicktoons to air those old networks. And they got, Teen Nick that has the Splat that airs old cartoons from the old days, old Nicktoons like Rugrats, Rocko's Modern Life. They got that. They're catering to an audience of people. Cartoon Network doesn't. Boomerang especially has went down the death spiral. It's become way too modernized. She killed Boomerang as well. Isn't that stupid? And plus, I don't understand why she corrupted 2 networks. 2! Because they weren't modern enough for the modern society. And they only had a few Hanna-Barbera cartoons, less cartoons, and just modern stuff. Gumball and Teen Titans Go were on Boomerang. Boomerang is supposed to be for dead Cartoon Network shows, action-packed classic cartoons, cartoon classics from Cartoon Network, and Toonami. Not shows that are already airing on another channel. Just rerun regular show again. Put that back in there. That show's dead. It's got nowhere to air now. No network has regular show. There's none. Hulu is different. That's a streaming service. No networks in general. Not Cartoon Network, not TNT, not TBS, not Boomerang. CNN is a news network, and True TV was, I don't know. It's got nowhere. Dead Cartoon Network shows as well. They have nowhere to air, nowhere to roam. Radio show is going to be in the forgotten library of shows. Because not many people remember it. Why? It didn't get the recognition it deserved, the send-off it deserved especially, and because it wasn't advertised enough. And besides, people moved on to new and other and better things. But never forget about the cartoon that saved Cartoon Network. Yeah, you got your Adventure Time, but regular show, that was completely different. There's even people that agree with me that regular show is better than Adventure Time. I'm not kidding. There are legit people saying that regular show is better. But after regular show died, nobody seems to talk about it anymore. I'm not saying not everybody. A lot of people. I know I sound like a broken record, but this is all true. This is all true. That's not Cartoon Network. Whoever this new president is gonna be, please restore Cartoon Network back to its former glory. We want to see it return. There's one thing I forgot to mention. There was this crossover that happened called Crossover Nexus, where it had a lot of Cartoon Network shows, as well as cartoons. Regular show was in there too. But you think just that one thing, like that one crossover, is a good sign? It's a sign saying Cartoon Network still cares about the old days. Why haven't they gone back and did it for their bumpers? Bring back the CGI Cartoon Network City. Bring back the nudes. Those white, robotic, I don't know what those things are. They got ears. They got like, I can't even. I can't even describe them. I like them. It's just, what do I say about them? What are they? Are they robots? Cartoon Network knows that it still existed. Why can't they just do it for their bumpers? Why can't they do this again? They've done it before. Go back to it. If you want to do the reboots, have the original there too. Have the original air and then do the reboots. Don't just cater to a new generation with reboots saying, oh, we'll reintroduce us to a new generation. If you want to do that, air the original show. If there is a regular show reboot, I will explode. If there ever is a regular show reboot, I will explode. It's not needed. It was already perfect the way it was. It'll probably be creepy to see a regular show with the reboot. I'm not saying that's gonna happen, because Cartoon Network doesn't care about that show, remember? Ow! Once the reboots keep coming in, more viewers will just turn away from the network and they'll gain less and less people. Kids! Kids are the audience that Cartoon Network has now. They're appealing to them. And more of their fans keep on leaving. Because they keep saying the same thing over and 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 over again. There's a guy that holds a clock and he's wearing sunshades saying, "It's time to stop. It's time to stop, okay? No more." Remember when Cartoon Network was a network that appealed to all audiences and had a variety of cartoon shows for everybody to enjoy? Well, that was clearly a long time ago. Look up that meme. You'll be probably laughing when you see it, because that's like Cartoon Network right now. I should probably say the reason why she left. Remember that Teen Titans Go to the movies? Do you remember that movie? Well, they were expected to get a lot of money out of that. They only got 80 million. So, they basically lost money doing it. This kind of reminds me of Six Flags Astro World, where Kieran Burke, I think the CEO of Six Flags, shut down Astro World so that way he could sell it for lots of money. But Six Flags didn't get the money, which caused the CEO, Kieran Burke, to be removed from the position of CEO. He was kicked out. This is kind of like Christina Miller, who got kicked out of Cartoon Network because the Teen Titans Go movie didn't do good. The movie failed. It was not as popular as most movies out there. It only ranked 5th place at the box office. But it was loved by critics. But now this sucks because we won't be able to get a season 6 of Teen Titans. Didn't they have that crossover? Some things are probably better to be forgotten. If you're talking about the Teen Titans Go and Teen Titans crossover, I haven't seen it, but it's probably going to be good. I don't know for certain because I haven't seen it. So if you're mad at Christina Miller for destroying the network and killing off regular show, then why aren't you ranting about one of the new shows that she had, like Apple and Onion? That's like a lazy regular show. Look, Apple and Onion is basically British regular show and it was trying to recapture the magic of regular show. How about I just ignore that so both of our lives can be simple? Apple and Onion was okay. It's good. It's British regular show. It's trying to recapture the magic. It won't be as good as regular show, but it did one thing. It tried. And it does have a following. It does have some people that like it. Calvin Wong, who worked on regular show, worked on Apple and Onion. So, yeah, there's similarities to regular show. Same goes for Infinity Train. Oh, and Dennis? He worked on regular show? He's working on Infinity Train. Okay, so there's people who worked on regular show that have the regular show flair, but regular show flair doesn't mean anything. You gotta have all three to make it complete. Have the show that started all, that had these people in it, so people can understand it, and then they can see the new shows that they worked on after. The only one that has not been greenlit yet and had someone who worked on the show, the creator himself, J.G. Quitzel, close enough. I know it's got a release date, but that is the only show that the regular show crew worked on that has not been greenlit at all. The creator's own creation. And people who worked on regular show, like the writers and staff, get their shows greenlit, but not J.G. Quintal. Can you say ouch? We have to wait for like May for this to happen? Just be happy it's gonna be a thing. I am happy it's gonna be a thing. But they disrespected J.G. Quintal's legacy. Cartoon Network disrespected his legacy. Christina Miller disrespected his legacy. Maybe he was scared of her. Maybe that's why he decided to resign. Guy just wanted to end regular show, not end the run. He would have wanted people to see more episodes. He probably would have wanted a marathon. Did he tell Christina Miller that he wanted a marathon, a regular show, so people can look back on it and once it's over, they'll have good memories? She probably said no. And he was distraught. And then he's like, you know what? I'm going to leave. You guys don't treat my show with respect. You don't like regular show or the legacy and impact it left on people. I'm just going to leave the studio. He didn't actually leave. He's just saying, never mind. Or maybe he didn't want to make any more episodes because he didn't want to deal with Christina Miller anymore. He thought the finale was probably going to be the most viewed episode of regular show. But it didn't happen. Christina Miller didn't care about it. And J.G. Quintal was probably heartbroken. To have your own creation be neglected by the president really shows how much Cartoon Network has become turned from the best Cartoon Network to worst. Still only won about 2009. Just remember that stuff was permanently erased from the network. And cartoons came to save the day. Thanks to Stuart Snyder. I know Jim Staples was first and some person named Betty. But Stuart Snyder, he saved Cartoon Network. He even had that song in there. Fall is just something that grown-ups invented. Which is actually really good when you listen to it. I think it was written by the High Five or something. Look it up. Fall is just something that grown-ups invented. Cartoon Network. And you'll see what I'm talking about. I can't believe I just, I walked into that part. That is the smell of Cartoon Network. The scent of failure. Is anybody else still here? I hope you guys hear what I'm saying, because I just want Cartoon Network to really go back to its original roots. I miss it so much. I'm drinking juice. I will say it again. I don't hate Christina Miller. She's made some really bad decisions, yes, and she is the cause for the death of Regular Show. But she did show that she could improve. She just didn't have the chance to. Why did you have to have Teen Titans Go be theoretical? Cartoon Network movies fail in the theaters. The Powerpuff Girls one bombed. So what makes you think that the Teen Titans Go one was going to actually give you money? Well, it's our cash grab for the network. Nobody's going to sit in a movie theater to watch rebooted Teen Titans on the screen. You could have made the Steven Universe movie theoretical, or Regular Show the movie. I know it was like in theaters in Los Angeles, but I'm just using that as an example. You could have had a better marketing opportunity where you had Steven Universe the movie, Regular Show the movie. They could have given you money. Those movies are actually good. I will say it again. The Powerpuff Girls movie was good, but it was a box office bomb. But Steven Universe and Regular Show the movie, Steven Universe the movie and Regular Show the movie, they had movie qualities. They had the potential to be in theaters. And I will say it again, they were good! So if you want to have Teen Titans Go be in the movie theater, you gotta do more advertising. You need to give them toys. You need to give them like a promotion like on TVs and stuff. You gotta really make this thing where people really want to see it. You gotta get those people. Marketing. You gotta market the movie. But you didn't do it. That's what happened with the Iron Giant. Loved by critics. Box office bomb. Teen Titans Go to the movie. Loved by critics. Box office bomb. Powerpuff Girls movie. Mixed reviews. Box office bomb. Regular Show the movie. Unknown. See, you gotta... Warner Brothers does not have a good marketing tool. They just don't know how to market movies. They make movies, but they can't market them. Why can't they market movies? They need to give them... Okay, let me just say something. Do you know what Disney did back when their movies were in theaters? They released them in theaters. They gave them commercials. They had tie-ins with McDonald's or Burger King. Give them toy releases. Remember Pokemon? Remember the Pokemon movies? Warner Brothers? They had Pokemon toys in McDonald's. Well, no, Burger King. They did Burger King with the Pokemon toys. I'm just saying. They had Pokemon toys. At Burger King. Warner Brothers. They marketed the movie. Yes, it was Nintendo and 4Kids Entertainment, but WB, Warner Brothers, The Shield is Warner Brothers. Why is it that they market the Pokemon movies? Because it's the thing that people are into? Well, of course! I mean, of course they're gonna buy it. It's freaking Pokemon. All I'm saying is, Warner Brothers marketed Pokemon. It didn't do good with critics, but it was probably a box office success, maybe, depending on how many people saw it. Even Yu-Gi-Oh! The movie, that was Warner Brothers too, and that movie it also got marketing. Remember, it was on commercials. It had a movie tie-in with Burger King with the toys. I know it was imported from Japan, but it was still Warner Brothers. They had the rights. They knew what they were doing. Maybe some Warner Brother movies did market them, but just the ones I can remember are the Pokemon movies and Yu-Gi-Oh! The movie. Those are the only good examples where they actually did the marketing. Why can't they do that now? You had a good opportunity right there, Cartoon Network. This is why Teen Titans Go to the Movies bombed. This is why. You didn't give it enough promotion. You only had it like on TV spots. And you didn't have toys based on the movie. You didn't have them in restaurants like McDonald's, Burger King, maybe Carl's Jr. and Wendy's. Oh, but Minchie, that was the 2000s and early 90s. They don't do that anymore. They still make toys based on movies. I mean, look at the Lego movie. They did that. Now that you think about it, only certain Warner Brothers movies tend to market really good. The Lego movies are financially successful. They're good. They can market them. So why couldn't they market Teen Titans Go to the movies? That's your cash grab. You think just because it's the most popular thing on your network that's going to give you the money immediately? No. You need to do more with that. You need to do more with what you got. See, I'm being serious right now. They could have avoided the box office bomb if they just did what I just said. Now that you think about it, I'm kind of worried. What would have happened if Regular Show the movie was in theaters? I don't know if it's going to be loved by critics. It's probably going to be a box office bomb too. And you want to know why? Because Cartoon Network won't exploit it. It won't give it, like, toys at Burger King or McDonald's. They're not going to do... They'll never do that with Regular Show. They'll never do that with Regular Show. Never. They hate that show. It's ridiculous. I bring it up because this could have happened if Regular Show was in theaters. If the movie was in theaters. It's not going to make money because it doesn't have any promotion. It doesn't have toys based on the movie. That's your marketing right there. Universal and Illumination make money because why? They promote and they market stuff. Minions. I know I had to say this, but Minions. You know how Minions became successful? Here's what Minions did. They marketed it. They had it at Burger King. They had toys based on it. Toys and food. Minion fries. Banana sundaes. But Mitchie, it's Minions. I know it's Minions. I'm just saying. Universal and Illumination know how to market movies. They know how to do it. They have so much Minion stuff that makes them money. That's why they're successful. Warner Brothers is not successful in terms of movies like Teen Titans Go to the Movies because they didn't do what Minions did. You could have done that. There was nothing promoting Teen Titans Go to the Movies. It just came out all of a sudden. Maybe they did have toys, I don't know, but it was a complete disaster. Look at around Cartoon Network. You're right. Teen Titans Go is the number one show, but you need to know how, and you don't know when enough is enough. You kept exploiting it and shoving it down people's throats. They got sick of it. What makes you think they're going to see your movie? What makes you think they could have seen it? I saw it. Me and my mommy saw it. I went to see the movie. But that didn't change the fact because not many people were watching it with us. Learn from your mistakes. The next time you have a Cartoon Network movie that you want to have, the We Bare Bears movie, if you want to put that in theaters, give it promotion. Have a tie-in with McDonald's. You have the money. You could pay them. Just please do this. That's all I really have to say to you, Cartoon Network. And that's what I'm going to say to Warner Brothers, too. To save yourself from another box office bomb. Look at what Illumination did with Minions. And I'm talking about Minions, the movie Minions. You know how successful Minions is? It became the highest grossing non-Disney film to surpass over $1 billion. And that's because of merchandising and marketing. They know how to market. They know how to get the numbers. Speaking of which, what place was it at the box office? It topped the worldwide box office for 3 consecutive weekends. Because they knew how to market. Because they knew what they were doing. And it was good. Minions was good. If I continue to talk like this, I'm never going to get that cover for the Thanksgiving special done. Sorry if I left. I was doing some homework. Really? Well, you're going to see the stream once it's done. I was just talking about why the Teen Titans Go in the movies was a failure. Because Warner Brothers didn't merchandise, they didn't promote it and all that stuff. They didn't do it. What made Minions successful was because they merchandised and they marketed the movie. They even had a tie-in with McDonald's. They had so much. Minions were like on everything. From lunchboxes to Tic Tacs to Swiffer mops and tissues. I know it's over exploitation and all that stuff, but it was for their movie. It's a movie tie-in. You gotta do that for movies. That's kind of like what the Avengers does. They put themselves like on, Ziploc bags. That's marketing right there. They could have put Teen Titans Go stuff on items. Warner Brothers could have paid the companies in order to do that. They would have made a ton of money if they did so. They could have done that. But no, they don't want to do that. They just want to make sure to get those Teen Titans Go people in there. More about that, like I did say earlier what I thought about that. Watch the stream later when it's over and you'll know what I'm talking about. Leave in the comments. I'm going to bring up my regular life movies and Jeremy the movie. So, if I was to have Jeremy the movie in theaters, and that's an if, do you know what I'm going to do? I will, that is if I have a lot of money, I will pay to have a lot of marketing done for the movie, have a tie-in with either Burger King or McDonald's to have the toys, have Jeremy's face on almost every single item you can find, whether you find him on Tic Tacs or Coca-Cola bottles, Capri Suns, Oreos, jet puffed marshmallows, whatnot. I don't care. That's a marketing strategy right there. And I'm going to make a lot of money. I'm going to be a box office hit. It's going to be huge. It may not be liked well by critics. I'm not saying maybe it will, maybe it won't, because it's Jeremy, not Mordecai. But I know that it'll be a success, because I got the marketing skills. Even with Regular Life, the movie, Journey to Legend, that's going to do the same thing too. Once again, have a marketing tool, have them be it either Burger King or McDonald's as toy forms, and put them on whatever item you could possibly think of. You got to pay the companies, you got to pay the companies. Pay the companies money in order to exploit them. That's what you got to do. And Warner Brothers is going to have to be with me because Jeremy was from Regular Show, Cartoon Network, Warner Brothers. I'm sorry. I just had to say that. I'm sorry. Hold on. Oh, okay. So I colored the turkey wrong. I didn't want that. Sorry I had to say that, but I'm just saying. That's what marketing tools do. They have to exploit the most popular character in the movie. Well, his name is literally in the movie, so you're expected to see Jeremy everywhere. You look at marshmallows the same way we see him plastered on there. Holding a marshmallow or doing something. It'll be like everywhere. It's kind of like he's like the minion. I'm not saying it's gonna happen because Jeremy's movie will never happen unless I finally get into contact with J.G. Quintel. I don't know if he's even gonna make that happen. Who knows? Maybe, maybe not. As a fan fiction, it should stay a fan fiction. Or better yet, it could be an act of literature if J.G. Quintel okays this. I'll give him a copy of it anyways. And I gotta drink some more apple juice from my Minion sippy cup. Are you still there, Ghostly Jim? Of course, I had to say that to you, personally, because you're a Jeremy fan yourself. Say, I got a question. What would happen if Jeremy the movie was real and you saw Jeremy everywhere you went? Like on Swiffer mops, on tissue boxes, on cereals, fruit snacks. What would your reaction be if you saw Jeremy on a lot of stuff? Go on, don't be shy. Seriously. Alright, I gotta go concentrate on my thing. I just gotta let you know if you're still here. Alright, I think it looks good so far. I gotta put Jeremy in there. First off, let me show you what it looks like so far. Here's what the cover looks like. I got to unplug my phone. Maybe tiny writing, but I think it looks good so far. Ione just looks so adorable. And Jeremy's just like right there. The head looks kind of different, but hey, at least I tried. It's still Jeremy. Whatever happens, it's better than that headlock, I'll tell you that.